All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited, delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. Link for the memberships right down in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti, General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood. This is an amazing, amazing course designed by the General strictly for the brothers. You can get a preview of this course just by clicking that link right over there in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Hebrew roundtable live stream where the brothers meet once a week discussing very vital, important, and powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Get over there, get that preview, check it out. Become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. Got something for your family I know you're going to like and love. Check out the catalog, get a discount, shop and save, save and shop. Everybody know the General got the pop in his page on Patreon by far. Heavy, heavy mental, been packing it in for a while now. There's not another treasure chest on Patreon that could compare or compete. I don't know what you're waiting on. You need to click that link at the top of the chat immediately and get over there into one of the greatest video libraries on the planet. To all the family out there donated to the General, I thank you, appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat, and I thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You be banned. Now, family, here we go. Two crash dummy, MAGA agent provocateurs showed up to what university that was. It was in Tennessee, Hbcu in Tennessee. Matter of fact, I know somebody drop it in what university that was. Drop that down in the link for me. I saw it this morning and the family was not having it. Ran their ass right on. Okay, Tennessee State University. All right. Tennessee State University. Good. Ran their ass up out of there. I did a little short on it earlier today. And the first things first, you do not show up to my house unless you call. That's just a rule. That real family, they understand that rule. Do not show your ass up to my house unless you call, unless you close family. Now that but if you ain't close family, nigga, do not knock on my door. Don't, and I look out, nigga, and you ain't called. That's a problem. You see what I'm saying? And so first thing first, the MAGA agent provocateur showed their ass up to Tennessee State University without calling. So you just gonna think you just gonna set your shit up on somebody's campus. Now, if a nigga go do that, they'll have your ass lifted up off of there immediately. You see what I'm saying? Especially if they consider you. Now, if you out there, and even if you on some Christian shit, you see, you got to be out there talking about praise the Lord or some shit like that. Other than that, they most and they still gonna ask you to get your ass up off of there. You see, you just can't show up at Harvard. You can't just show up at motherfucking Oxford and all these, these white universities just show your black ass up, set a table up on your shit, and goddamn, no, you cannot do that. You cannot goddamn do that. So that's the first fucked up thing that you did, because you got the call. You know what I'm saying? You can't even post shit. They be having like bulletin boards all around the university and shit. You just can't go up there and post your shit up there. You got to go to the damn, they got a office where you got to go in there and request to put something. You just can't do what the fuck you want to do. But see, that's the European. That's the Neanderthal for your ass, where they think that they can fucking do whatever they want to do, and when they want to do it. You see, and so what they don't realize, and number one, they had, and I'm gonna put it in there, but I just want to go on and jump straight to the issue. You see what I'm saying? We're not trying to hear that shit. First and foremost, you know what I'm saying? You make a motherfucker just come on out and just get real. You had to get nasty with a motherfucker like that. You see, because first and foremost, again, right there, you done violated without calling. You don't just show up to an institution like that without calling the institution and getting permission. That's institution. That's a level of respect for institution, that everything that is functioning within the institution is ran by rules and regulations. You just don't show your bitch ass up to the campus and set your damn table up out there. You see? Oh, this happened at okay. Okay then. Well, y'all ran good. I'm glad to see y'all stand 10 toes down, because that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit. And then with a lot of this crazy shit going on out here, you just don't show your ass. They popping at y'all. Somebody out there don't like y'all. And you understand? And it ain't us personally, you see, because we don't give a fuck about you. That's just really what we trying to say. We ain't looking for you. Fuck your rallies and shit. We don't show up, and only niggas that's showing up at the rallies is, personally, I wouldn't give a fuck about nothing y'all talking about. Just gonna be 1,000 with you. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. You feel what I'm saying? And so, it ain't even about no motherfucking debate, because our ancestors, yeah, they came on our campus with no permit. That's right. That's the first fuck up. You see? Yeah. Already with bomb threats. Yeah, holler if you hear me. Holler if you hear me. Holler if you hear me. Threats and shit, and you don't know who them motherfuckers is. They could have just came out with some pistols and started shooting motherfuckers. Plus, they shoot other people shooting at their ass. I don't want you around me. Y'all, somebody want y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? Somebody want y'all, they want to harm you. So stay y'all ass over there at your own rallies and shit, and just in case some shit pop off, ain't none of our people around that shit. We ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing to fucking do with that. But, the thing is, and then see, I'm already like, fuck you. Because old Charlie Kirk with his fake ass, and I'll say it, I don't give a goddamn who like him. You disrespect, you disrespect Martin Luther King Jr. That's not my biggie, but the fact is, who the fuck is you? You see what I'm saying? I ain't even, really know Martin Luther King, but I respect him. You know what I'm saying? My teacher, Dr. John Henry Clark, had respect enough for Martin Luther King to drop some lectures on him and show where he was moving in the right direction, where he was moving in the wrong direction. You see, and we see clearly that he developed more in the end of his life than in the earlier parts of his life. So you can see the man was evolving. He was coming into a consciousness of what the fuck was going on. I respect that. You can't dog a man and they evolving. You see what I'm saying? You can't dog nobody if they evolving. If you see that, you know what I'm saying? And that was one of the reasons why you see that they killed him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's even a greater threat. You see, he's not, but the fact that they disrespect Dr. Martin Luther King, saying he was and slander him. You see, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You out of here. I don't want to hear nothing, anybody with one of them hats on, fuck you. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. I don't care nothing about what you, if you ain't got one of these motherfucking, hey rules and you understand some African conscious spiritual. I don't want to hear nothing out your ass. You understand? And anybody that deal with them, you feel what I'm saying, got political connections to them. We don't want to hear that, and that's what they don't understand. And so now you pushing up on us like you gonna make us hear what you gotta say. And then you got the DEI shit out there. You saying DEI should be legal. No, you should be illegal. Yeah. I believe it, because black people know they would have gave his ass to business. But anyway, you see DEI, you see, that is something I ask, whether people can say what the fuck they want to say. And like I had to check myself every now and then, because I know what it was like before, the civil rights thing. You see, all of it was, but that's just like a bill. When they pass a bill, you have to look at all the bullshit at the bottom of the bill. They got the major things at the top. They say, oh, the budget passed and all of this passed. But you don't see the bullshit down at the bottom of the bill that a lot of them senators add on so that you could get their vote. You see, and so with the civil rights thing, it was a lot of bullshit in there too. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of the rights that we are living with today was because our forefathers and foremothers in that movement went out there and they marched and they did what they had to do to get to this point. You see, they bled and whether we believe in their movement or all their ideals or not, they got out there and they died for their beliefs, for their aspirations. And I could respect somebody, because half of you motherfuckers, all you gonna do is stay on the motherfucking internet. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna come up off of this motherfucker. Hold on, family. Let me plug my computer up. Yeah, and the argument that he didn't, Charlie Kirk and these niggas out here caping for Captain Save 'em, Captain Saver Kirk. You see what I'm saying out here right now, talking about he was motherfucker talking about, you don't have no right. Once you speak on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., you see what I'm saying? In that trying to get salacious and shit. You getting vulgar and shit. Bringing up undocumented slander from goddamn the FBI, talking about he was a sexual deviant and shit. Never been accused, not one day in his life while he was living. So you a slanderous motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? You a slanderous motherfucker. And then you disrespecting DEI, talking about, well, that it should be but motherfucker, why did we even have to go through this? If you bitch ass Neanderthals was being fair with allowing people's, you understand what I'm saying? You couldn't even get no military. And I know people say, oh, black people shouldn't get in. What the fuck is you gonna do? Unless you're gonna get your own nation, what the fuck is you gonna goddamn do? You understand what I'm saying? And so, we had our family that had to fight, and just like Tuskegee Airmen, they was DEI, because they had to, how many laws had to be passed or, to get them into the military. But it was through the Tuskegee Airmen, the Red Tail, because of their skills was so, exemplary, that they broke the fucking race barrier in the military so that, all blacks could get in. But that just show you that would have been DEI, because you know what I'm saying? They had to make special rules for them to allow even the Tuskegee Airmen to even fucking fight in World War II. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, what they're not saying is that they had DEI, because if you see a white man and you see a black man, automatically you gonna hire a white man. And then matter of fact, some jobs black people was barred from. So you couldn't even show up. So what is that? That's DEI. Regardless to whether the white man or the white woman is based, it's not based on their skills, it's based on the color of their fucking skin. So the black man or the black woman could be highly more prolific in skills than this white man and this white woman, but because it's race based and it's all about white power and you only gonna hire white people, then that's fucking DEI. What the fuck is you? Man, please, man, I would have ragdolled Kurt. Man, I would have ragdolled him. I would have got all in his chest. You see what I'm saying? He don't know what the fuck he talking about. And you can't talk about goddamn unless you're gonna talk about Donald Trump. You talking about all this bullshit, but this is what they trying to fucking, to make what black people, you think black people gonna allow you to come out here and disrespect the Toyals? And y'all out here shooting motherfuckers. Y'all shot Mega Evers. Mega Evers, he was down there in Mississippi, had become the head, I believe. What was he? The head? Was he head of was it the NAACP down there? I believe it was Jackson, Mississippi. Down there in Jackson, Mississippi, they shot him down in his driveway. Yeah, they shot him down in his driveway because he was out there trying to register black people to vote. So too many of our people died for motherfuckers get up here and say, and they was the one that sabotaged it. You see what I'm saying? It was for black people, just like Donald Trump got up there and said, well, the 14th Amendment was about black people. So was the goddamn affirmative action. It was supposed to be about black people. Then they start adding other groups on as minorities, started adding women as a group. So then now the Hispanic woman, the white woman could get on the civil. They ain't died, they ain't bled. We the ones that died and bled. But see, they did that to sabotage it because they didn't just want to see black people benefiting from something like that. So they opened it up. And then the white woman got more benefit from it than any goddamn body. Because not only, she's a woman, they consider that as a minority. I'm not even sure if they a minority. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even sure if the woman is a minority. See, very well might be more women in here than in the country than it is men. So what? So yeah. So who knows whether that is even? But no, it don't matter because it had nothing because the black woman was already secure in the affirmative action. So it didn't have to be about no woman. It didn't have to be about women because the black woman was already secure in the civil rights. It was for black people as a whole. So, but you said, okay, you make it about the woman, then you add on all these other supposedly minorities, women in there, and they sabotaged it. But they'll talk shit about us, even though our ancestors is the one that bled and died and went out there and marched for it. Then they let the Sugar Hill gang get on there, They let the Sugar Hill gang get into the civil rights. And so they was the one that sabotaged it. So tell all them motherfuckers at Maga, go up to the Congress and tell them, just like Donald Trump told the Supreme Court about the 14th Amendment, then go up there, goddamn it, and do the same for the civil rights affirmative action movement, and then kick all these other motherfuckers. It's all about the black woman is secure in the civil rights. She was already out there. So you don't have to say women because there's only one woman that is rightfully supposed to get civil rights or affirmative action, the black woman. So we don't have to put women in there as a minority. And if you do, you got to go get your own goddamn law. You got to get your own movement. You got to get out there and fight like we did for your own. If you want to get some right, get your ass out there. Let them bust your head and you get out there and struggle. Let them kidnap people and let them assassinate people on your end. Don't come and let our people die. Even the Jews was out there and you don't even see them no more. They was in the civil rights movement here and there. So because they was over there, but They knew they used us as goddamn cannon fire. We out there dying. They might have one motherfucker get their head busted or this, that, and the third. As soon as they got goddamn civil rights and they passed that shit, you ain't seen the Jews yet. Them motherfuckers moved wherever they went and left niggas back here. And you can't act, and they don't act like they're an ally no more. They don't give a fuck about you. You see what I'm saying? So we ain't about to let them come out here and say DEI you should be illegal. That's what should be illegal, You see what I'm saying? And so they did the right thing by running their ass up off of there. And it's not safe to be, just popping up on people anyway. Let me get this video up here. I don't listen to nothing the white man got to say. Ain't no debate. Cut the check. Fuck that. I don't want to hear no more. Cut the check. What the fuck we gonna debate with you? Cut the check. Shit. Nobody got no motherfucking time to be playing with you Neanderthals. Cut the motherfucking check. I believe this is it right here. And another thing, you know what? I'm glad that our brothers and sisters at the university was real vocal. But you know what? I'm glad that, and they didn't whoop them. I'm glad they didn't whoop them, because that's some baiting shit right there. Because they know they was out of pocket. You see what I'm saying? They know they was out of pocket for doing that. And so I'm so glad, because I know how we could get. When we get fired up, that emotion get to flowing, and that's just what kind of people we are. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that our people down there at Tennessee State University didn't whoop them. You see what I'm saying? Because that's all they looking for something. You see, they didn't. We saw through all that bait shit that they were trying to do after he got shot. Don't want to deal with the fact of who did it. They want to kind of pick some shit with us. You see, that already show you behind the scenes what the bigger plan is about any motherfucking way. But I'm glad that y'all didn't whoop them down there, because that would have been the bait that they was probably looking for. Them ain't nothing but some crash dummies. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up, man? Like, I'm fresh as hell. You feel me? Like, it's a crazy thing.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Hold up.
Before being chased off, the debaters would post a picture of themselves on Instagram.
Yeah, look at it. Deport all. You illegal. You should, and you're right. Deport and start with yourself. And start with your DEI should be illegal. No, you should be illegal. You understand what I'm saying? It would never need to be no goddamn DEI if you was being fair, but you didn't want to compete with a black man or woman, because they would have shown, just like in Tulsa, Oklahoma, they had greater skills than you. Y'all was some motherfucking backwood damn hillbillies. Y'all didn't have the same skills that black people had, and you know that. You see what I'm saying? So that was DEI for yourself. And it was another Neanderthal out there. I don't know where he went, where that Neanderthal went. Come back on up in here, Papa Charlie. Come on back up in here. No, you talking about we've been crying over for. No, what I said, goddamn it, we should have did y'all like them motherfucking French did in the French Revolution. And goddamn Haiti did. We should have did a Haiti on y'all motherfuckers. That's what we should have did. Yeah, we should have did a Haiti too. That's what we should have did. That was the right thing to do. We should have had another, and they was in fear that it was gonna happen. But that's what we should have did, goddamn it. We should have had a Haitian revolution, a black power, black America. It wasn't even, I'm gonna quit saying because I don't give a fuck about it. Some of y'all niggas promote that shit too much. You see what I'm saying? I ain't fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just black. You feel what I'm saying? We should have had a black revolution over here. You see what I'm saying? So we can get what's ours, because you ain't going to ask no Neanderthal, and they still up here playing games right here in 2025. Where you at, Papa Charlie? Bring your weak ass. Where you at? Don't hide on, bring your weak ass up in here so I can set you on fire. You know you ain't nothing but a Neanderthal. Yeah. Say we already got rid of. Yeah, that's what we already. Our people don't need no DEI. Shit, we already on top of shit. You know what I'm saying? All we had to do was just perform. And even if we did, it don't make no damn difference, because that's a part of reparations. You see what I'm saying? That's just a part of motherfucking reparations. God damn it. I need to be in everything. God damn it. I need to be in everything. So I don't give a fuck if they had to use it or don't use it. You see what I'm saying? It don't make me no difference, because they still owe us a million times more. But I'm going to move on, family, because I ain't got no time. Be safe out there, family. Watch these vagabonds. You don't know. They could be some type of terrorist. Where you at, Papa Charlie? I know you out there. Bring your hairy backed ass back up on this internet. Quit hiding in the dark somewhere, eating raw meat over in the corner. You understand? Ain't no electricity. You motherfucker probably running on a generator and shit. You know what I'm saying? Got enough to put a goddamn hot plate and a little ass refrigerator in the corner. You see what I'm saying? Get your ass back up in here. What you doing over there shaving your back? You got one of them back blades, Papa Charlie. They always acting like they got some goddamn high intellect. You over there goddamn shaving your back and shit. You understand? Well, you already know how we get down. You already know ain't nothing but black power over here. You feel what I'm saying? And all my family, you know this is home. Come on over here, because you know we go strong over here on the beach. They know not to come over. I see a whole lot of niggas out here. They be out there trying to be political, intellectual. Ain't no goddamn intellectualism over here. Nigga, we go hard on the beats over here. we don't cut no slack over here. Ain't no politicking. Cut the check and get out my way. That's all I mean. Cut the check and get out of my way. You feel what I'm saying? This is General Cyrus Seti. I'll be right, black man. We got some more fire for the night. Check the menu now. We coming right black. Arm yourself with knowledge. Click some of them links over there in the chat for the general support. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.